Hello, I hope you're doing well. So, we will play another 10 minutes game, and we will see how it goes. Bruno Istra from Croatia. All right, old account. Let's just play some. All right, we tried some French, we tried some Caro-Kann. All right, I will lose this game. Let's just try some Sicilian. Ah, yes, I want to lose this game. All right, so I played the Smith Morra with the white pieces. Please. Yes! The Smith Morra is maybe the best opening to ever play, and I will show you how to basically, you know, basically laugh with your opponent. E6, knight f3, and this is basically the best way to handle the Smith Morra, and that is bishop b4. All right, 97, and now I will castle white bishop b4, because if I had started with 97, the main problem was bishop g5, and we will, I mean, I won't explain this too much. Be my student, start taking lessons with me, and you will understand why bishop g5 is a problem. But yeah, now we will just see how my opponent is fighting with this opening. Um, yeah, he's 2244. He just played a lot of bullet games, so he's 2000. Strange player. Yeah, he's not playing yeah, wow, this is a huge amount of bullet games. Yeah. Okay, this guy's definitely not joking around. Why do I have the days and the month that way? No, the month and the days. What is happening? Why is yeah, 95 is a move which the Grandmaster Bilal Belhassel, which I played against the Grandmaster Bilal Belhassel. Now, if I go d5, am I lost after bishop there? Maybe. It's the first time I ever see knight b5 in this particular position. Um, what am I missing? I could play a6 now, and if knight d6, we will trade off. We will trade off quite a little. Yeah, trade off, castles, and if bishop g5 now, I have the right to play f6 in this particular case, but don't do that, kids, it's dangerous. Bishop f4, king h8, or queen e8. I will see how I would react to this move. Yeah, it's dangerous, but I think this is the best practical way to fight against the Smith Morra. Uh, Yeah, and I want to go queen e7. Maybe he will go bishop c5. That is certainly a move. Yeah, this is not a simple option. You know, capturing the pawn in the Smith Morra is not simple. It's very dangerous. And it doesn't matter how much you know about this opening, like me right now, you can still miss around and getting destroyed very easily, but extremely easily. All right, let's just play queen e7. And then if I manage to get away with the king and some smaller development issues, I will let you know. Because I don't know if I will, but we'll see. We will see. It's very simple, like I said, to get destroyed in the Smith Morra. Okay, now I have b5 and bishop b7, but b5, bishop b7, rook d8, these. What would have played Bilal against me? Okay, b5, bishop b3, 95. Maybe 95 now is an interesting move. Yeah, 95 is something he played against me. Not in this very exact position, for some obvious reasons. Okay, and here he didn't take back with the knight, which was already strange. He took back with the pawn, which is maybe easier to handle. Um, this, he will go bishop b3. If I play something, he'll play f4 and f5, and I will get destroyed once again. So maybe I should just capture and go king h8. And after f4, I have knight g4. Yeah, let's just capture with the knight and keep it simple. Yeah, king h8. If rook c1, yeah, tough position. Okay, he wants f4. Maybe this is a move. Maybe I can play bishop queen b4. I'm losing the queen. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't play too fast. I can tell that I'm tired, so I better take my time. If I do this, f4, mm, maybe I should just go that way, knight c6. And if he goes f4, I play e5. The problem is I can never play rook d8. There is bishop b6. Maybe I can. I mean, I say maybe I should play b5. But I can't use my pieces. It's too difficult. It's very difficult. Don't ever play the. I mean, don't. I mean, accept this pawn. It's better for you, but you better know that. I'm trying to go d6 now and hold the small center. Maybe he should have played this move instead of h3. Maybe it would have been a lot. Maybe this position would have become a lot tougher to handle. Yeah, and if this, I want to go d6. And if f5, bishop d7, he can at the very least already take everything. And I would probably have some issues to deal with, maybe. And when I say maybe, I mean certainly. Rook c1, d6. D6, and the real problem is that I can't do anything once again. Maybe d6 is still a move. And the goal would be to go over there. What is actually my goal? What do I want to do in this position? Um, Maybe just rook d8. Maybe it's the only move, but bishop b6 once again. I don't like this game. Rook c3, b5, rook c1. This. No, I could get destroyed once again. Yeah, he showed some very strong defense. I mean, some very strong attacking resources. No, this guy is serious. This guy know what he knows what has to be done, and he does it. Ay, 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 ay. I wish I played that well against Bilal. Ah, can't believe that. D6, rook c3, and I can't move. Maybe d6, rook c3, rook b8, rook c1, and bishop d7, rook c7. Alright, queen e8. Maybe I'm surviving. No, d6, rook c3, rook b8, there is bishop a7. Alright, maybe I will have to take the draw, to be honest. Ah, he's too strong. He's too strong, but sadly, I think this is a mistake because there's bishop c7. Ay, 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 ay. All right, I will give the pawn back. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. If bishop c7, I go that way, and if he goes rook there, I will go for my initial. I mean, I will. Rook c7 is maybe already wrong because now I can play rook b8. Oh, but once again, this move. I guess this is the only solution. And if he goes rook b7, I can play bishop c6. Uh, we'll see. It's not like I have anything to prove in this game, but maybe I have a move like that. And if he goes that way, I can capture back. And it's really not clear. When I mean it's not clear, it's very, very difficult because it feels like I'm just going to take, and suddenly my position is just easier to play. Hopefully, I didn't mess up too much. But now my pieces are in game, and it's not simple at all. Okay, now if I go bishop d5, he just captures. I messed up. I'm I'm not serious enough. Maybe I have d5, and if f3, I just move away. And if bishop d5, I have. Do I have something? Queen b5. Let's see, queen b5 attacking there. He captures here, capture there. All right, let's just try this thing. Hmm. Bishop g6. Or maybe I should start with this move. Go that way. Bishop d5, queen there. Let's just try this. He might eventually get baited and fall into it. Bishop d5, queen b5. I can tell exactly if I'm winning or not, but I can just tell that this is a difficult position for white and for black. I'm threatening queen b5. I'm not actually, I don't know if it's a threat. Maybe it is, or maybe it's not. Feels like after this move I can resign. No, after bishop there, I have I have queen d8. That's funny. He captures, I capture, and he can't take on e6 since I'm capturing on f8. And if he goes bishop d5, I have queen b5. Whoa, tough game. Okay, now I have this move in mind. Yeah, I'm threatening knight d3. I can also play rook b8 at any given moment. I could imagine my opponent go bishop c2, and after the trades, I have knight d3. It's tough. It's very unlucky for my opponent. Actually, hello, Bruno Isra. If you need a chess coach to teach you how to play the Smith Morra, just send me a message. And I will just teach you this opening, and you'll be able to play it against strong players, even in OTB, and you'll win a lot of games against those players. All right, now I'm thinking about knight d3. He captures, I capture, captures, and in the end he captures on e6. All right, now what about queen there? Bishop a4. Now if I go that way, is there something I'm missing? Queen d6. Messing around, messing around. Do 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 do. Messing around. Okay, this bishop a4. Maybe I can play this move, and if that, maybe I should start with queen c8. Because if this move, I can go rook e8 when I think about that. This is f4 knight there, and he goes rook e6. I'm not playing great chess anymore. I played great chess 2 days ago after a very long break. Now it's harder and harder for me to play great. I could also just play bishop f7. Don't see anything wrong with this move. I'm just defending everything. I have to be careful. After all the trades, in the end, some discoveries might eventually happen. But after rook c7, I'm mainly focusing on this move. It's funny, I can't infiltrate at all along the c-file. That is funny. That is funny. Now queen c6. I'm still attacking there. If he goes bishop c5, I can also just take in this. I'm mainly thinking about this move. Oh. All right, let's just play it. I don't know. I don't know anything. If he goes for rook c7, I'm also thinking about sacrificing the exchange. This is strange once again. Maybe I'm missing something, but I like the idea of just putting my knight back on c4. Knight c4, fork, and if he just captures everything, I'm just winning. How should I recapture? That way. All right, captures is nothing. I'm ready to play rook c8. If this move, I go e5. Yeah, I don't want to, this is not my style to, how should I word that? It's not my style to be respect free, respect free. No, it's not my style to be, it's not my style at all to be aggressive through other chess players. Okay, let's just play bishop g8. I don't want any tactical issues to be relevant in this position. Maybe I could have grabbed this pawn, but I have less than a minute, so I better. This is a very nice sentence that I heard once on YouTube by a grandmaster. If you can't win a position, at least don't lose it. Yeah, if you can't win in a certain position, at least don't lose. Don't lose. And I like this sentence a lot. I think this is a very smart saying. I have a trap. I can go this way, followed by queen there. Let's go for this move, followed by rook c6, and I will take there and win. Ah. And if he goes for this move, then I think it doesn't really matter what I'm doing in the end. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Ba-dum-ba-boom. Let's just go rook c4. Everything is well defended. Queen b2. Oh no, he can just take on g8. I captured rook g3. No, I messed up. No, how could I have done that? He can just take there. And it's mate. Alright, let's just offer him a draw. Maybe he will miss the mate. No. How funny is this? I think I made only one mistake. How funny is this? Okay, I got humbled a little bit. Yeah, the game isn't over until it's over. Ah, I missed Rook G. There, yeah, I was winning the whole time, and here in the end, it was a mistake. Ah, that's funny. It's not natural. It's not a natural mistake. Just moving back, and here, basically, Rook C8. No, it's still wrong. Just Queen C4. That is funny. Okay, I defended well in this game. Maybe I should be posting that. I got humbled a little bit. Yeah, but this is a difficult position. All right. Here it's d5 the move. It's difficult. It doesn't make any sense. I tried to win. Here it's queen d4. Something is wrong already here. It was f5 in this position. Impossible. That is impossible. Nah, that is impossible. I mean, from now on, I know that the move is f5 in this very particular position. Okay, if it's impossible, I will allow my opponents to play that. It's d5, bishop f4, castles. Okay, this, I guess I can just capture on c4. No, I have to capture on e4. Yeah. I mean, I know it's difficult. That is also why I'm playing the Queen's Gambit. I mean, sorry, the Queen's Gambit. The Smith-Morra Gambit myself. It's because it's impossible to defend properly if you don't know this position exactly, move per move. Yeah. Ah, it's terrible. And what about pawn takes? Now, pawn takes was terrible. I could tell that. Yeah. For all the reasons that I explained during the game, this was a difficult game. Okay, here he just messed up and he missed queen b5. There is no bishop d5 because of queen b5. No, I'm wrong. It's not queen b5 because of rook e6. Ah, yeah. I'm so dumb. It's rook d8. Ah, yeah. There is no. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I'm missing. I'm messed up a lot of things. But okay, here I played better. I mean, I defended pretty well during the game. And in the end, I lost. Ah, yeah. Yeah. By the way, I didn't say that, but after rook g3, it's mate. Doesn't matter where I go. Something is wrong. Oopsie. Something is wrong here. Ah, yeah. And here in the end, I thought that I had queen b2, but there is rook g1, which I missed. Ah, that is hurtful. Ah, that is very hurtful. So the lesson is, the game isn't over until it's over. All right, but outside of that, generally speaking, it was very interesting. I played better. Here I have to keep in mind that the key move after knight b5 immediately is f5. Yeah, I have to keep in mind that here the key move is f5. Yeah, here. So for those of you who want to accept the pawn in the Smith-Morra, just play f5 here or d5. No, wait, a6, yeah, and here takes f5. It's the key move, which is impossible to find, but here d5 is way easier to understand. Here d5, and I don't know if I said it out loud, it's still a move that I still had in mind, but I thought bishop f4, and now, because if I capture, I didn't say why, but basically there is knight c7, and if I move away, let's put it that way, he can just trade off, take there, and I can't trap the knight back. I mean, trap the knight outside. Knight g6, if bishop there, then nothing happens, I can just go e5 and still knight there. And if he goes, yeah, the engine says a3, which is natural. But even just bishop e3 and nothing happens once again. But okay, if you still have any more questions, just let me know in the comment section. See you in the future. Take care.